Hello and welcome back to another live stream, guys. This is episode 20. We've made it 20. It's a big number. It's very exciting. I'm as surprised as every single one of you that it's gone on this long, but it's great. And I love doing these. I say it every week. They're brilliant. I get to chat to some amazing people. And today is no exception. I'm joined by a returning guest. I'm really excited to have this guy back on. One of I talk to this guy a lot here in our little Blue Tube community. He's part of a little Facebook group I'm in. So I'm really excited to have him back on. And that Mr. Jake Blow talks movies. Hello, Jake.
Hello, how are you, mate? Thank you for having me back on.
I'm doing very well. Oh, no, it's a pleasure to have you on. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Yeah, very well.
Very excited for your birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, turning older.
Yeah. What is it, 20 tomorrow? Is it 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got 21. 21's exciting, and then they get a bit boring from then on. It's a bit sad to report.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm sure you'll have a great day anyway.
I hope so.
But anyway, anyone who's watching this now or on playback, just before we get started, if you're not familiar with Jake's channel, there is a link in the description to his channel, so make sure you go check him out. But we got a few comments here. We got quite a few people watching, which is nice. We'll just crack on. To the people who are here, because it's been a while since you were on. I don't answer every question now because we get so many, and I like to try and keep up and not just do all the questions that come in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So we do skip over a few. Apologies to people if I miss some of your questions, but we're going to do our best. So the first person here was Cameron B. He said he saw Space Jam 2, and he said, and while it wasn't anything special, I had a lot of fun. Have you seen Space Jam 2 yet, Jake?
I started watching it. I turned it off after 40 minutes.
Yeah, I was stuck in the cinema watching it, so I couldn't really. I mean, I could have walked out, but I don't like to walk out of movies.
Yeah.
I like to say I've seen it all, I thought it was pretty painful. I'm not gonna lie. There was some funny moments to it. I think it wasn't completely awful.
No,
it was better than Fast 9. I thought. I'll give it that.
it's up there.
Yeah, I think that's the best I can do for it. So, but Josh is here, Mr. Film Flick himself. Watched Old today, and oh my god, long and painful. Yeah, I put my review up for Old. Yeah, I wanted to like it. I really, really did. It's one of the things, like talking about like Fast 9 and Space Jam 2. You sort of know that them films aren't going to be great. I wanted to like Old. I really did, but it wasn't a good movie.
Yeah, no, I've been wanting to watch it, but after hearing like your thoughts on it and Josh's and Alex's, it's just not one that I'm really in a rush to see. Because I do like M. Night. I think he's a great, very diverse director. Yeah. But I think that when he hits, he hits. When he misses, he just swings for the fences. Yeah. And just airballs.
I think this was a big miss for him, just because it was such a cool concept, and It was so poorly executed. But hey, which MCU villain do you like more, Abomination or Ultron? And the viewer Drew says he personally prefers. It looks like he prefers Abomination because he felt like a threat, whereas Ultron made funny jokes. I disagree. I think Ultron felt more of a threat. To be honest, he nearly destroyed Earth, whereas Abomination just nearly beat the Hulk up a few times.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think the reason I liked Ultron is that he was a mixture between two of the smartest minds in the Marvel universe. So he could have done absolutely anything he wanted and made absolutely anything he wanted. And he could have been a bigger threat than he probably was in that movie. And I think that movie would have been a bit better if they would have delved more into the concept of how much mayhem he could have caused.
Yeah, no, I agree. Out of the two villains, I personally prefer Ultron more at the minute. But he could have been improved. Abomination could be improved. The thing is, Abomination is going to be appearing in Shang-Chi and She-Hulk, so there's potential there. At the minute, I don't know if we'll see Ultron again.
No. I thought we might have seen him in WandaVision, make a cameo appearance in WandaVision, but...
I had a feeling we might as well at one point, and I would just love it because I love James Spader, so just to get to hear him again would have been great, I think.
Yeah, he is a very great actor.
Are you liking the Chucky movies? Have you seen the Chucky movies, Jake?
Yeah, I've seen all of them. I think they're great.
Nice. I've only seen the first two at the minute. I hear there's some wobbly ones around the middle. Bride and Seed, I hear, are not the best.
Yeah, you just skip over them two. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
But I've seen I haven't watched it yet. There's a trailer out for the TV series, isn't there now? So I'm gonna be up to date for when that drops. But yeah, I enjoyed the first two at least a lot. I thought they were both really fun.
The first two are great. The first two is great. Yeah.
I don't know what they're like after that. Like if the third one's.
The third one's good. See, I always get mixed up with the titles because the preceding ones have where it was just called Child's Play 2, and Child's Play 3. It was always easy to determine what ones were which. But when they started going into Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, I just always got mixed up to which ones were which. But 4 and 5 are 4 and 5 are okay. 5 and 6 and 7. They have good elements to them, but are not great. But once you get to the remake, I actually quite enjoyed the remake.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll get there eventually. I'm gonna get through them all. Be ready for the TV show. It's like Halloween. I'm gonna get through my whole box set. Be ready for Halloween Kills. Same for Scream next year. I'm gonna be up to date for that. So it's exciting stuff. I like all these movies.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Alex Pitt, Mr. Alex Movie Corner. Watched anything good lately?
No.
No?
No.
I watched Memories. It is Memories of Murder, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. That is the title.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
Bong Joon-ho film.
Yeah.
I watched that last night, and I was blown away by it. I thought it was absolutely incredible. Bong Joon-ho has gone to my top 5 directors. I've watched 4 or 5 of his films now, and they've all honestly been like 9 out of 10s. He's incredible. So I've got Barking Dogs Never Bite left in my box set, which is his first movie. And then I've got the Netflix film, which isn't in that box set, Okja, something like that, to watch.
Yeah.
So really, really excited for them.
Yeah, I've only seen 2 of his movies. I've seen Parasite and Snowpiercer, and they were both fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely incredible films. He's such a good filmmaker. It's unbelievable, really.
Yeah.
What are your favourite A24 films?
Hereditary's got to be up there.
Yeah. For me, I've got a couple here on my screen. Ex Machina's the one that's standing out to me.
Yeah, great film. Disaster Artist.
Yeah. There's some really good ones. Really are. I really weirdly like. I don't know if this is an A24 film actually. I might be about to cock up here. Was Free Fire one? I know it's not a very popular one, but I
Yes.
quite
Yeah.
enjoyed that one. Weirdly,
Yeah. Yeah. Free Fire is an A24 film. Yeah.
definitely not one of the best, but I think it's one of
Mm.
the underrated ones in there. So,
It's got a great cast as well.
yeah, absolutely. I love the cast of it. Archie's here. Hello, Archie.
Hello.
Alex is watching while he's thinking some questions for the quiz tomorrow. Just Alex, just do Star Wars ones. Just do Star Wars ones.
Yeah. Free Fire on Star Wars. James will be
Yeah.
fine.
Exactly. Still have resisted the temptation to revise for the quiz. Hopefully, work tomorrow will keep me from doing it. Fair enough, Archie. I just don't have time to revise. I lost the last one that I did, the last proper one, so I'm fully prepared to just look. I'm just like saying, I don't care now. It's like, I'm just there to have fun.
Yeah.
Who do you think is better, Gwen Stacy, Emma Stone, or Bryce Dallas Howard, Emma Stone? I don't think Bryce Dallas Howard did a terrible job there, though, I'm going to say. But Emma Stone is obviously better, I think.
Yeah, she stands out a lot more. She was more comic book accurate as Gwen Stacy.
Yeah. And I think Emma Stone is just in general a better actress, although Bryce Dallas Howard is still a fantastic actress. The episode of Black Mirror she done, incredible. But yeah, you know, it's a bit of an unfair comparison almost because Emma Stone had 2 movies, whereas Bryce Dallas Howard had 1 movie and she wasn't even in it that much. So
yeah, and she was pretty much in that movie as damsel in distress, whereas whereas Emma Stone was just Emma Stone in the film.
Yeah, she actually had a part to play in all the dynamics of the Amazing Spider-Man films.
She was probably the best part of both of them films.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Today is a great week for me. Going to watch Jungle Cruise on Friday and Suicide Squad on Saturday at Odeon. Very nice. I will be seeing Suicide Squad on Sunday, Jungle Cruise some point next week. I'm not in a massive rush to see that one.
Yeah, I'll be seeing Suicide Squad on Sunday as well.
Yeah, it looks so good. So good.
Yeah.
I saw
this looks like the...
Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go on. It's fine.
This looks like the Suicide Squad that we actually want to see. This looks like the comic book Suicide Squad rather than sort of a gangster type Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I'm still not sure what they were going for on the last one, to be honest. But did you see the clip they released? I think it was on Jimmy Fallon or Kimmel. The clip of King Shark doing the disguise with a mustache. That killed me. I was like, yes, this is what I want to see. Thank you, Matt. Love your channel. Thank you, my friend. Any James Dean films? Only made 3 and died at the age of 24 in a car crash. That's a shame. I don't think I have seen any of those films. Any of those 3 films. Have you seen any of those?
I've seen Rebel Without a Cause. That's good.
Oh, okay.
That's really good. That's probably his best film.
Okay. I should get around to watching them.
Yeah. Rebel Without a Cause is good.
Yeah. Cameron says, happy birthday for tomorrow, Jake.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Did Jake watch Clarkson's Farm?
I'm not quite sure what that is.
Jeremy Clarkson? His new Amazon Prime show?
No, I haven't seen that yet. I'm not a massive fan of him Top Gear and stuff like that.
Oh, fair enough. To be fair, I would recommend it. It was a really good show. But you know, if he's not for everyone. He's a very he's an interesting character, I'll say that.
Yeah.
We got some more happy birthdays for tomorrow, Jake.
Thank you.
And hang on, we gotta skip down the comments here a bit because this is very kind. Josh, thank you so much, mate. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you, mate. Chinatown tonight. Do you know what? I've got the premium, but I've just never watched it. Have you seen Chinatown, Jake?
No, but I've got the premium as well, and I've not watched it
Mm.
yet. No,
I picked it up because it's Jack Nicholson, and we all love Jack Nicholson. So,
we all love Jack Nicholson.
but yeah, but no, Josh, thank you so much, mate. That really means a lot. Thank you. Oh, this is interesting. I was at the beach where Saving Private Ryan was filmed today. That's still my
Nice.
favorite war film, I think.
Yeah, that's a great Spielberg film.
Yeah, really
Fantastic.
is. Yeah, absolutely incredible movie. I didn't mind Old, not one of his best, but far better than a few of his films.
Mm.
I don't know. For me, it's sort of on the level of The Happening. It's probably a bit better. I mean, he's got to do something incredible to reach the depths of Avatar. Because that was it's a lot better than Avatar, but I still think Old was pretty bad.
Yeah, I was very embarrassed by the movie he made for Avatar because I love the TV series. I think it's incredible, but that he completely cocked up that movie in a big scale.
I completely agree. It's unbelievable how much he messed that up because the TV show is so great. There's so much you can do with it, and he say he bottled it is an understatement.
Yeah.
Old would have been so much better if someone else like Ari Aster directed it. Yeah, I actually thought maybe this would be good for Nolan, this movie, because I think where Nolan struggled with Tenet was having, the film was so vast and there was so many locations, so many characters. This one's a bit more grounded. I think a grounded movie is what Nolan needs. So I think this would have been great going to Nolan.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jake, will you get any Blu-rays for your birthday?
I've already got a big basket on Amazon ready to go.
Yeah.
I already got gifted some today, but I know the main big thing that I want to get is the big Disney collection, the 57 film collection. Mm-hmm. I want to get that. It's still £185 at the minute, so I'm hoping for a price drop by the end of this week. But if not, I'm just going to end up having to bite the bullet and get it.
Yeah, it's worth the money for all the films you get, I think.
Yeah.
It's a good price, The Disney, the animated films, there really aren't any. There's like two maybe that I don't like. Other than that, it's a very solid set of films in there.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for the new series of Doctor Who?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. I'm guessing we're in agreement then because I thought it was bloody awful.
Yeah, it was 59 seconds of what the fuck.
It was just, there was no monsters. It was just very loud. The editing was terrible. The text on screen was annoying. The acting was bad. Yeah. And also, I watched the panel live and I was so excited because it was meant to be this big guest. And it was just the actor who played Grey Worm in Game of Thrones. I'm like, everyone was like, oh, it's going to be Alex Kingston. I heard David Tennant's name come up. It's like, there was all these people going, oh, it could be this person, and it was just like, oh, it's just this guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So, oh well. I got Incredible Hulk in 4K the other day, and the 4K stinks, but the film is better than I remember. Yeah, it's. I think that film slightly holds up. It's not too bad. The Incredible Hulk.
It's not as bad as Captain Marvel.
No, I'd much rather watch Incredible Hulk over Captain Marvel any day of the week.
Yeah.
How would you rank the Bong Joon-ho films you've seen? Well, which ones would you what would you go? Parasite or Snowpiercer out of the two you've seen?
I think in terms of direction and the way the film was made, I'd definitely rank Parasite over Snowpiercer. But in terms of story and acting and stuff like that, and who I know more, I'd definitely rank Snowpiercer over Parasite. So they're neck and neck for me. They're both fantastic films.
For me, out of the ones I've seen, I'd go Parasite is my favourite. Then I'd go Memories of Murder.
Yeah.
Then Snowpiercer. Then Host. Then Mother. That would be my personal Bong Joon-ho ranking that I've seen so far. Still got 2 to watch. So, what's your favourite foreign film?
Ooh. Minari. Definitely for me.
Good choice. I really need to watch that because Alex sent it to me. And I did put it on the other night, but I fell asleep. Not because of the movie. I was just really tired and have yet to give it another attempt because the following night, where I would normally just watch the film, like it's like, oh, I didn't do it last night, so I'll do it tonight. I was in a mood where I was like, I want to watch something I've already seen. I ended up rewatching Snyder's Justice League. Not all of it because it's 4 hours. But my favourite foreign film is actually Battle Royale.
Fair enough.
I love that movie. It's just so fun. So fun.
Yeah, I've not seen
Incredible.
it yet. I haven't seen it yet.
It's really good. If you can pick up that box set, brilliant. If not, you can just get like a regular Blu-ray for like £15 on it, I think. So there are cheaper options out there.
Okay, yeah.
Who's your favourite movie critic?
James.
No, that's too kind. You can pick someone else, don't worry.
No. It's genuinely. Yeah, genuinely.
Oh, really? Oh, well, thank you, Jake. That means a lot. I don't know. I there's a lot of people in this community that I genuinely just really enjoy watching, like yourself, like Alex, who's here. And they all know who they are. There's a load of people in this community I really enjoy. Movie Worm, Jordan's great. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've got a lot of really good people here reviewing stuff.
Yeah. This community is so diverse and we all do great stuff.
Exactly. It's nice because like there are some people that like old at the minute that's come out. It's like you can hear some people say why they love it, and then you can hear other people say why they don't like it. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, we know Josh loves his A24. He's trending Waves, Ladybird, and the Florida. Oh, yes, of course, the Florida Project. That's a good shout.
That's a fantastic film.
Yeah, Josh very kindly sent me that, and I watched it, and I can't lie, I was blown away by it. Need to watch Waves and Ladybird. I really want to watch Ladybird. Really want to watch that.
Yeah, I need to watch Waves. Ladybird doesn't particularly interest me. I know it. Is it Saoirse Ronan that's in that?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's her name.
But yeah, I need to watch Waves.
My favourite foreign film is The Immigrants, 1971. Also my favourite film of all time. I actually haven't heard of that one. I'm not going to lie.
No, me either.
Check out Mr. Pitt here, the player. My ranking of the Child Play movies. Child's Play 2019. Wait. Is Child's Play 2019 the favourite?
The remake.
Oh, right. Is that his favourite, though? Or is that his least favourite?
I'm not sure because he's done it in a really weird order.
Yeah.
2019, Chucky, Seed of Chucky. I don't know what Biff of Chucky is. Child's Play 3, then 2. Right, yeah, okay.
Not sure. Well, hey, fair enough, though. Fair enough. We're going to bring this up as well. Mr. Alex Pitt, thank you so much, mate. That's incredibly kind of you, mate. It really, really does mean a lot. Wow. Look at all this tonight. Wow, you guys are treating me so well. Thank you, guys. It really means a lot. Thank you. Now, where did I get to? Oh, here we go. If Polka Dot Man, Weasel, and King Shark don't survive, I'm going to riot. I don't think Weasel will.
No, I don't think Weezer will. I think Polka Dot Man will run off,
Mm.
and I think King Shark will just be dominant in the film.
Yeah, I must admit, if King Shark dies, I'm going to be upset because
Yeah,
he looks so funny in the trailers. Like, I can't wait.
yeah.
Have you seen James Gunn's lesser-known films like Super and Sliver? I actually haven't.
I've seen Super. I haven't seen Slither. Super,
Okay.
very. It's a great movie.
Mm.
Very out there.
Yeah,
Very, very enjoyable.
I need to check him out, to be honest, because it's like Marvel introduced me to Taika. When I watched all his films, loved them. Marvel's introduced me to James Gunn. I really need to go check out some of his other films.
Yeah.
Old is a good movie, I'm guessing.
Okay.
In which I disagree. Let me know what you want, Jake, as I'll get it sent out to you. I'm guessing
Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate that.
birthday.
Yeah.
Favorite character and favorite casting choice for the Suicide Squad.
I think Idris Elba looks great in the film.
Yeah, he's like the perfect kind of guy to take on after Will Smith, I think.
Yeah.
I want to say Stallone because I think that's just genius as King Shark. But
Yeah.
I'm really happy to see Capaldi get a role as well.
Yeah.
As the thinker. Yeah. So yeah. Where did I get to? I've lost my spot. Hang on, apologies. Oh, here we go. I think this is where we got to. Hi guys. Do you enjoy watching So Bad They're Good movies? Perfect example like Neverending Story, Free, Son of the Mask, and wait, Son of the Mask? Is that like a The Mask sequel or something?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Didn't actually know there was
That's
a
exactly
sequel
what it
to
is.
that movie. See, I do like some.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the original Mortal Kombat's like so bad it's good. So I do like some.
Yeah, I really. I'm probably gonna get some hate for this now. I really enjoyed Batman Forever.
Yep, I can get on board with that one. If you'd said Batman and Robin, that'd be a little bit.
Oh no.
Although we do love to quote Mr. Freeze from that movie. But yeah, no, I can get on board with Batman Forever. Like So Bad It's Good movie.
Yeah, it's very camp. It's very 60s Batman, and I think that's what they were going. That's what Joel Schumacher was going for, and I can get on board with it.
Yeah, it's. I think the prime example of this is The Room. if people remember that one, I mean that's prime example of absolutely horrendous, but it's also genius at the same time.
Yeah.
But, The 14, 1998 is a very good movie, guys. James and Jake, watch it. Have you seen this one, Jake?
No, I've never heard of it.
No, I have not heard of this one either. My DVD copy of Oh Lucky Man arrived. Mick Travis trilogy. Oh, okay. I'm not aware of this either. This is...
No.
Oh, I don't agree with this. The movie Prisoners needs a sequel. I disagree to that.
Yeah, I disagree as well.
I think that film is pretty damn perfect on its own.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something incredible about that film, I think. Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal give two absolutely incredible performances during that film, I think.
Yeah. And them two bounce off together so incredibly well.
Yeah, they really do. Two of my very favourite actors right there in one film, which is brilliant. Have you seen Minari? Well, I haven't, but I'm going to soon, but Jake has.
Minari's fantastic,
Mm,
absolutely
yeah.
fantastic.
Stephen Young, really, really solid actor.
Yeah,
I loved the part he had in Space Jam
yeah.
for like 2 seconds.
He was. Wait, if I'm mistaken, because I'm probably going to sound like an idiot here. He was Glenn in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he was
And then he
brilliant
put
in that
out
as
like
well.
a load of shit straight to DVD horror films. I think at one point he was just doing really
Mm,
crap movies, and all of a sudden he just landed Minari, and it's like become this huge movie for
yeah.
him, which is great because he is a really good actor. He was
Mm,
always one of the highlights about those earlier seasons of The Walking Dead.
yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Also, last night I watched my first silent feature. It's Metropolis. It was the perfect introduction to silent cinema. Very nice. I mean, I've
Oh,
seen
right.
a
Okay.
couple, seen some silent shorts and some really, really old films like is it The Man Over the Moon or something like that? One of like
Yeah.
classed as one of the first films ever. That's silent, if I recall.
Yeah.
I've seen things like that, but I've never seen like a proper full length film silent.
I believe I've seen a Charlie Chaplin film when I was in school.
Yeah,
For like drama or something like that, and I remember enjoying that. But other than that, I've not seen much
I don't know if Lauren
in the way of
Hardy
silent
has.
cinema.
I've probably seen a few Lauren Hardys, but I don't know if
Yeah, the Will and Hardy.
yeah, because I've seen I've seen every episode of Lauren Hardy. I know they've done a couple movies, but I don't know whether they talked at any point in it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do you still like Big Paulie? Yeah, we love Big Paulie.
Big Paulie is the guy.
Yes,
He's great.
silly question. Oh, thank you, Josh. That's very kind of you. Um, there's no rush, we don't expect stuff, but the A24 movies are really cool because that I must admit the Florida Project one that you sent me really caught me off guard. It was one of those things where I just whacked it in the DVD player one night and was like, "Holy shit, this is really incredible."
Yeah, it's Willem Dafoe's best performance, I'd say. He was fantastic in it.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite Willem Dafoe performance is. I really like him in The Lighthouse as well, which is another A24 movie. I like him in The Life Aquatic and Green Goblin. Get a little bit of my childhood screaming at me like, "You got to say Green Goblin."
He was also very good in the Boondock Saints as well.
Yeah, the Last Temptation of Christ as well. He was excellent in that.
Yeah.
Where did we get to? Just seen this. And so people know, tomorrow Alex's quiz is on at 7:30
7:30
with me, Archie, and Lucas, the filmmaker. So yeah. I think Suicide Squad would look amazing in 4K and IMAX. Yeah, I really want to see it in IMAX, but there's no screenings where I am for IMAX at a good time for me. So
hopefully, from the trailers and from our expectations, it will live up to being better than the 2016 complete shower shit that we got.
I feel pretty safe there, to be fair. And I've seen the early reviews, and the early reviews are saying it's really good as well. So
yeah, and I trust James Gunn as well.
Yeah, it'll be nice. We'll have 2 good DC films this year. We'll have the Zack Snyder Justice League, and we'll have the Suicide Squad. So
yeah.
Whereas
DC.
What did we get last year? We got Birds of Prey, which was a mixed bag, and we got Wonder Woman 84, which, oh god, we don't need to talk about that.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Freeze.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Oh, here we go. I kind of agree on Batman Forever, but I haven't seen it in years. Keep in mind, I go back to 60s Batman.
Yep.
Yeah. It's Forever is a good watch. It's I like watching it for Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones. They're both really good in it. So, well, they're not.
Yeah,
They're not
they
really
are.
good. They're both funny to watch in it.
Yeah. Jim Carrey was perfect for the Riddler.
Yeah, I mean, for that movie, I think. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Very wacky, very out there.
Oh yeah, he's bonkers in it.
Yeah.
I've seen The Room, and honestly, it gets boring when Wazoo isn't on screen. I don't know if I disagree. I think it's just
Yeah, I wouldn't say boring.
no, because you still know that he's the man behind this movie in terms of like the scripts and stuff. There are scenes like where like the what's her name? Lisa, where Lisa's talking to the mum, and the mum's like, "Oh, I got stage 4 cancer," and then like she just instantly moves on. It's like that doesn't happen in a real conversation, and it's funny because it's like this guy. But anyway, Prisoners is an absolute masterpiece. Definitely doesn't need a sequel. I love the way it ends. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm on Walking Dead season 2. Very nice.
Nice.
I like
Stop after 4. Stop after 4.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind 5. It's just when they arrive at Alexandria, it sort of just goes for me. Yeah. Like I love.
It only really picks up again with Negan.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't like season 7 much, or I don't like 8 at all. I think 8 sucks. But
yeah, 9 was a bit better, and what I've seen of 10 so far is quite good.
Yeah, they're never going to get back to the quality of the first 4 and a bit seasons. But oh yes, Paul Dano from Prisoners as well was also awesome in the movie.
The next Riddler.
It is. But he's really good. He's very well cast as well, I think.
Yeah.
No Time to Die is out September 30th. This film doesn't exist. Yeah, I agree here that the buzz for this film's gone. I'm not excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I was last year, and then it got cancelled, and then it was saying, "Oh yeah, it's going to be brought back," and then it was cancelled again, and I was just like, "Am I ever going to get to see this film?" And once I thought I was going to get around to watching it, it was just like, "What's the point now?"
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'll go see it so I can review it here on the channel and stuff and talk about it in my podcast. But I'm not excited for the movie at all. I'm not gonna lie. But
as much as I love James Bond,
yeah, not for me. This I've never been huge on Bond anyway. So Mike, I don't have the hype that some people have, and now with all the delays that the movie's had, I'm even less excited for it. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
My dad is watching The Walking Dead and is loving it. Very nice.
Fair enough.
It's good to a certain point, and then it does gets a bit
a complete U-turn.
Yeah. Little Miss Sunshine came out 15 years ago this week. Thoughts? I love it. Have you seen this film, Jake?
No, I haven't.
I've got it right here, right next to Minari. Actually, it's incredible movie. It's my favorite Steve Carell performance outside of Michael Scott, because this is just legendary. But fantastic, incredible movie. I love it.
Check it out.
Definitely recommend that one. I think it's on Prime. I think you can watch it for free on there.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
Absolutely incredible movie. I can't believe how many reboots there are now. Please don't call me a grandpa now. There are some good guys. There is some good guy new. Hang on, but when the last
there is some good guy new.
The last time said a sequel is better than the original. I prefer Blade Runner 2049 to the original.
I prefer Terminator 2 to the original Terminator.
Well, that's old though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think of new sequels that I prefer to like older movies. Blade Runner's the one that comes to mind. Is Mad Max. I preferred Fury Road to the old ones.
Mad Max Fury Road. It's difficult. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
I preferred the new Godzilla to the old one, the original.
Yeah. I think everyone
they're the ones that are coming to mind at the minute. Like comparing like newer films to old ones.
Yeah. It's difficult.
When did you start collecting Blu-rays?
I want to say 2012 when the Lego Movie was released.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's around the time I started.
I don't know when I started. It must have been 2010 or 11 because I know I got my PS3 and it came with Avatar, but my mum bought me Clash of the Titans as well, the remake. And those were my first two, and then the collection slowly grew from then. I think it was when I really got into Marvel that I started going,
yeah,
damn, I got to own all of these. So
yeah, I believe one of my first Blu-rays was the Star Wars 6 movie collection, the newer one with Darth Vader on it.
Oh yeah. I know the one. Yeah, I think Ryan's got that one. Yeah. It's quite a nice set. Favorite episode of South Park? Do you watch South Park, Jake?
I used to, not so much anymore. I'm more of a Family Guy person.
I don't know nothing about South Park. I sort of brought this one up in hope that you might have an
answer. I've watched a couple of good episodes. I like the Halloween episode where it's sort of like the classical horror characters of like on one side it was sort of like a South Park horror Civil War where it was like Freddy, Michael, and Ghostface on one side, Leatherface, Jason, and I can't remember who else it was on another side, and it was basically like a full-out horror Civil War. But everyone was like a South Park character.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny.
That sounds pretty good to be fair. I reckon I would like South Park. It's just one of those things I was just never brought up. Not say brought up on. I know it's more for like older teenagers and stuff, but it's not something I was ever really introduced to too much.
It's always just been something. I could watch it one day. I could probably get into it.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. You know, I'm sure it's on a streaming service somewhere. So one day, if I do want to watch it, I can. But I don't know. I'm not really into those animated stuff, comedies much.
I believe it's on Prime. I believe it's on Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe one day. James, watch Lucifer before the final season in September. It's my third favorite show. Do you know what? I watched the first 5 episodes of Lucifer. I was determined to watch it like last year or something. And by the 5th episode, I was like, nah, not feeling this one. I probably should go back because everyone does tell me it's amazing. Like, I know that you love it. Ryan loves it. My mum loves it. Even my mum loves it. So I do need to go back. I'm doubtful I'll have it watched by September because me and TV shows, it takes a while.
You've also got to fit Sons of Anarchy in there as well.
Yeah, I do still have that one to watch as well. I watched one whole season of Lost and really enjoyed it, but I have yet to go back to Lost as well. So I'm not as good with TV shows. It needs to. No. I don't know. It needs to be something really incredible to grip me nowadays. If it's a long show, like last year with Breaking Bad, that just got me. It doesn't happen as much anymore.
Yeah. I really need to be gripped with a TV show to be committed to watching it all.
Yeah, I could do short ones easily because they're only like it can do like an 8-episode one. So fine, I could get through that. But when I know it's a big boy show like Lucifer, I need to be gripped. I don't watch this show either. Oh, I did watch it. I watched 3 seasons of it, and then I got sick of it. Rick and Morty. Is this something you've done?
I got through halfway. I got halfway through the first season and was done with it.
Yeah, I got so bored of it, and the fan base was so toxic. I was like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Done with this. And I dropped. I've never dropped a show as quick as I dropped Rick and Morty. I was like, no, I'm out.
Yeah. I think it was trying to be too much of, in terms of like Futurama and South Park and Family Guy. It was too much. It was trying too hard to be like that.
Yeah. I know what you mean. It did really feel like it was trying to juggle a lot. But I'll say this: there's one episode I did really like, and I could easily put on again. There's one episode I did really like. It was the Meeseeks one. That was it. That was the only one where I was like, that was funny, I guess. Do you guys know roughly how many movies you have in your collections? I'm 30 away from 4,200. Jesus.
Jeez, swept. I think, don't quote me here, but I think I'm close to 1,000.
Nice. I was going to say, it looks like you got a lot in your videos and in the background.
Close to 1,000, yeah.
That's
just one bookcase. There's another one behind me.
Oh, jeez. Well, I don't know. I mean, I've got to have near 1,000, I reckon.
Yeah.
Figures a lot of my stuff. It's like I'll have something like this. It's like, but there's 8 movies in this, so there's a lot of there are a lot of movies behind me. So yeah, there's got to be 1,000 there probably. It'd be interesting. Maybe one day I should count them. It'd be interesting. Make it a Star Wars fan edit, James. Wondering if you'd like to see it once it's done. Of course I would. You know me and Star Wars. I can watch anything Star Wars. I'm a bit too crazy with Star Wars.
Have you watched the Family Guy Star Wars movies?
I have, yes.
I absolutely love the scene. You know, I always get it mixed up. I think it's Empire Strikes Back before Han's put in carbonite, and he turns around and it has the dialogue with Leia where she tells him, "I love you," and he turns back and says, "I know." And they redone it for Family Guy. I think I prefer the Family Guy version.
Well, I can't remember what he says in it.
So she turns around and says, "Peter, I love you," and he goes, and I think he turns back to her and tells her to fuck off.
I still remember the bit where they're trying to get off the Death Star or something in the first movie, A New Hope. I'm not sure what the Family Guy one's called, and the Peter comes out of a settee or something for the Falcon. It's just nicked a settee off the Death Star to put on his ship. I thought that was quite good. I haven't seen the Family Guy ones in years. I don't know much about them, to be honest.
They're very funny.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, the biggest Star Wars fan. Thank you, mate. That's very kind of you. The Disaster Artist book is a must-read. I like the film, but the book is much, much better. Fair enough. I mean, I love the movie. I can't comment on the book.
Yeah,
I haven't read
me too.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Do you think Hugh Jackman gets out of the pit at the end of Prisoners? I'm going to say yes, because isn't there someone walking... I can't remember exactly how the film ends, but can't you hear him shouting as someone's walking about at the end of the movie?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I think he does as well.
Have any of you seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I've seen a few episodes. I actually do like this show. It's something that I'd like to watch all of, to be fair.
Yeah, same. I've seen a couple of sprayed episodes across, but never sat down and watched all of it.
No, it's one of those comedies that I do think I'd like. It's like I've still got to go back and finish off Parks and Recreation and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I got like 4 seasons into each of those. Might need to finish them.
Both brilliant shows. Brooklyn Nine-Nine's ending this season that they're currently airing.
Yeah, I might wait till it's finished because I'm not super fussed about being there for the finale of that.
Yeah.
I prefer Parks and Recs out of those two, but with Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Mhm.
I love that character, Captain Holt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He reminds me a lot of what's his name? He reminds me a lot of I'm completely forgetting his name. He reminds me a lot of Morgan Freeman in Bruce Almighty, where
Oh, yeah.
Morgan Freeman plays Dodd.
Yeah, I could see
Very
something
straight faced and
yeah, I can get behind that.
I had a bit of a brain fart then. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Actually, I do enjoy the MCU and Planet of the Apes sequels. Yeah, actually, me and Jake were talking about this before we started going live,
Yeah.
like the Planet of the Apes. I do love the first Planet of the Apes, I've got to say, but the new 3 are the best ones, I think.
Yeah.
And MCU, yeah, Endgame's my favourite of the Avengers, so yeah, I'd say my favourite is the later one, but they're all still new films, so.
Yeah.
My DC collection takes up 2 shelves. I'm guessing that you've got a lot of the TV shows then.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed them TV shows. But yeah.
I watched a fair bit of them, but I just got bored of them in the end. I watched 5 seasons of Arrow. I watched 3 of Flash, 2 of Supergirl, and 2 of Legends. I got quite far into it all, and then I eventually buckled and gave up.
I got bored by Legends because I think it was getting a bit too repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm yet to watch Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up to date on Flash. I'm just waiting for season 7 to be released once it's finished airing.
Mm-hmm.
And in the very first lockdown, I binged Arrow, and that's definitely my favorite out of the Arrowverse, and it's one of my favorite TV shows ever.
Arrow was my favorite of the shows as well. I really liked season 2 and 3 of Arrow, and then I didn't mind 4, and I really didn't like 5. That's when I gave up.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I struggled with 4 and 5. I think season 2 was the best season by far.
Oh,
it had so much character development, and
yeah,
the villain was amazing.
Yeah, 2's definitely the best. 2, everyone says it as well. Everyone who's watched all those shows says that the best series of all of them is series 2 of Arrow.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Did Jake watch the In-Betweeners TV series and movies?
Love them both. Favorite British TV show of all time.
Yeah, it's a great show. I'm not going to watch No Time to Die until Word of Mouth comes out. Yeah, I'm not sure how the film's going to go over. I'm really not sure. Yeah. My dad introduced me to Bond when I was 4 years old. Yeah, that's a bit like my dad introduced me to Star Wars when I was probably around that age as well.
Yeah. I think I was about the same age with Star Wars.
Yeah. Speaking of Bond, do any of you have a favourite Bond? Who's your favourite Bond?
I think I'd have to go with the original Bond, Sean Connery.
Yeah, I completely agree. Sean Connery is my favourite Bond as well, and I'll be very surprised if that ever changes. To be honest,
he doesn't have my favourite Bond movie, but he's my favourite.
I agree. Yeah,
overall Bond.
Yeah. I just got to bring this comment up. Michael Scarn, that's what she said. What was the first Blu-ray you ever bought?
I believe it was the Star Wars, the original 6 films.
Oh, fair enough. Well, the first one I ever got was Clash of Titans. Sorry, Clash of Clans. Clash of Titans. Sorry, I sweat that game out sometimes as well. I said that.
Yeah.
But that was a gift. So I think the first one I bought might have been the first Avengers film on release day.
Yeah.
I think. Could be wrong. Have you seen The Hound of Baskerville, Peter Cushing's first Sherlock Holmes film?
Yes, I have. I was made to watch it for history in school.
Oh, well, I bought the Arrow Blu-ray and I've also seen it.
Very
I
good film.
quite enjoy the movie. Other than don't get me wrong, what the film's 1958 or something like that.
Yeah, it's very dated.
The wolf at the end cracks me up.
Yeah.
Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior is the best one. I'm quite fond of the first film. Fury Road was okay, and Beyond Thunderdrome, take it or leave it. I disagree. Fury Road's my personal favourite. I like Road Warrior a lot, but I'd much rather stick on Fury Road.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a bit of a controversial one because I think you got people who grew up with it, but
yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Road Warrior has a much better story than Fury Road. I just personally think that I'd rather watch Fury Road. That's why I prefer it.
Yeah. I completely agree. I think Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron have great chemistry in the film.
Yeah.
I think Tom Hardy was perfect for the role that he played.
Mm-hmm.
The action sequences and the editing in the film and cinematography were all fantastic. The story was great. There's so many fantastic elements to a film that probably 95% of people that saw the trailer or when it was announced it was coming out was sort of looking at it going, great. A remake of a film that we probably don't need or want.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. To be honest, I react that way with a lot of films. But hey, sometimes they do surprise, don't they? I mean, they do. But hey, and the next one is it's a spin-off movie, isn't it, of young Charlize Theron's character, and she's being played by Anya Taylor-Joy, I believe.
Yeah.
So we look forward to that.
We love a bit of Anya Taylor-Joy.
She's a fantastic actress. She really is. The Office US was the first series that got me hooked. Oh, really? See, because everyone here knows Ryan by now. You know, my podcast co-host. When he was at uni, it was like the thing for all uni students to watch. The US Office. And I'd go and sit in his front room. Sometimes it would just be me and my friend Robert, who would go to visit him at uni. And we used to go like honestly twice a month at one point on the weekend. And we'd sit there in his front room with all his housemates, you know, and a load of his friends and stuff from uni would come around. There'd be like a load of us sitting in the front room, boys and girls would all be sitting there, and The Office would be on. And I never used to really get into it too much. And I said, I'm going to go home and watch this, try and get into it. I watched the first season. I didn't like it that much because it felt like the British Office, and I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
About a month later or 2 months later, I finally went, I'm going to give it another go. So I put season 2 on. Season 2 felt like a completely different show. And I was just like, this is amazing now. I get it. I get it.
I completely agree with you. I think the first season never hooked me because it was very, very similar to the first season, pretty much the two series of the UK Office. But as you say, once it hit season 2 is when it really started to come into its own TV series and sort of shy away from the UK version.
Yeah, I agree. It's the show come into its own. They got a bit of more creative, I think, in the writing, and there's no doubt in my mind that it's better than the UK one as well. Now it's such a good show.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I still don't own it physically.
To be honest, I don't think I would bother owning it physically. Don't get me wrong, I'd like to have the Blu-ray for my collection, but it's on so many streaming services. I just bought the DVD set on the cheap on eBay, just so I could take it away on holiday with me.
I've seen it for £25 in CEX on DVD. I'm just very tempted to pay 25 rather than paying 55 brand new or 100 for the Blu-ray set.
Yeah, honestly, if I wasn't because last year when I went on holiday and Ryan come with me, I bought it specifically for that because I knew Ryan loved it as well. I was like, it'd be a good show for when we're sitting about, because we won't have streaming services, we won't have internet where we were going. That's the only reason that I have that set. But,
Yeah.
If you want a great limited series to watch, I'd highly recommend looking for Alaska. It's based on one of my favorite books, and the show lived up to it. Very nice. I have not heard of this one.
Me either. I know Alex has mentioned it before, but I didn't quite know what it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, South Park is on Prime. You were right, Jake. But there are still some on Netflix apparently as well. So
I know that I believe it's season 1, 22, and 23 that are on Netflix, and then all of it is on Prime.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I think we were sort of right there with Prisoners about like Jackman being heard here according to Alex, and Alex also thinks he got out as well. So yeah, this is good news because we don't want Hugh Jackman to die in a hole. He's a good guy. Just want his daughter back.
Yeah.
Hello, Ash. Hello.
Oh, hello, mate.
Do you guys want a Prison Mike movie? Yes.
100%. Yeah. Prison Mike for the win.
Prison Mike. The Dementors. We love Prison Mike. I'll put the first 20 seconds of the Star Wars edit in the group chat. Oh, okay, fair enough. We look forward to seeing it, Josh.
Yeah.
We're actually catching up with the questions already, which is a record for me. Honestly, this is crazy. So if anyone's got some questions, keep them coming in, guys. Because we've still got half an hour. The second shelf of my DC collection is all TV shows. Starts with Smallville season 1 and ends with Swamp Thing. You know what? I heard Swamp Thing was quite good, and that's the one I think I'd want to watch because it looks like they put a bit of a budget into it.
Yeah. Josh sent it to me as subscriber mail, as one of my first subscriber mails. And I sat down and watched it, and it was great. I have no idea why it was cancelled.
No, it was cancelled because I think it was something to do with where they shot the movie. I don't think they got permission or something, or the law there changed, and I think Warner Brothers basically lost a load of money on it.
Yeah,
and I think they then just said, "Oh fuck it, we're done. We're done." I think that's what happened.
If I can give one recommendation out for a DC TV show that's still going at the minute and is releasing its second season on Blu-ray on the 20th of August, is Pennyworth. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic.
I've actually had a couple people recommend that one to me. So yeah, I might check that one out at some point because there's some on is it on Netflix they go to? I can't think of what it's called. There's like a robot guy in one of them. There's like
you're thinking of Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol, that's it. Yeah.
That robot man you're thinking of is played by Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, the Journey to Center the Earth guy, Mummy guy. Yeah. I've heard that's quite good.
It's very quirky, but yeah, it's very good. So is Titans. Titans is brilliant on Netflix.
Yeah, see, I think I might enjoy those ones a bit more than the CW stuff. Because I've sort of been there and done that with CW. I think these ones I might enjoy more. So
yeah. I know Pennyworth is on. I believe it's on Amazon Prime. But it's one of those TV shows that you can just go in blind, buying the Blu-ray, and you will enjoy it because it's set as Alfred leaves the war. I believe it's the end of the First World War.
Yeah.
And it's just him building up his way through, starting off as sort of like a security guard.
Right. Yeah.
That he's a man that he doesn't take anything, and how he ends up eventually meeting Martha Wayne and Thomas Wayne. It's very, very good. And Paloma Faith is great in it.
Oh, nice. It sounds good, to be fair. It sounds like one of those intriguing stories.
Yeah.
So I might get around to watching that one at some point, to be fair.
Yeah, it's great.
What film scared you as a kid? I mean,
Scary movie scared me when I was a kid.
I didn't like Jaws as a kid. I liked the movie as a kid, but I go to the beach and I shit myself. I didn't like. Oh, I had another one in my mind. Oh, one of my mates when I was like 10 showed me Shaun of the Dead, and I saw the guy go out the window, get ripped apart, and I was like, nah, not about that. Not about that.
I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah, no, I was out that one. Yeah, but they're the ones I got. Which one scared you? Or just scary movies?
I remember I've gone back and watched it, but I really enjoyed it. But I remember when I was about 11, one of my friends in primary school said, "Oh, come up to mine. We'll watch a movie." And I was like, "All right then, yeah, cool." I went to him. What are we watching? He went, "No, don't worry about it. We'll just put it on and we'll just watch it." I was like, "Right, okay." And then I saw the title pop up of Paranormal Activity, and it scared the ever living hell out of me.
Yeah. No. I wouldn't have done that movie.
I actually sat there and watched the entire thing and was scarred for life.
Yeah. I don't blame you, to be fair. I wouldn't have done well with those movies.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
The biggest Star Wars fan agrees that Fury Road is his favourite Mad Max movie as well. And I agree with this. I've only seen the UK Office, and honestly, I admire it more than I actually enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm the same. I like the UK Office. It was all right. It's just I think the US one is far superior.
Yeah.
But I admire it because it was this revolutionary show. And I think Ricky Gervais is truly a genius. I love and respect that man so much. I think Ricky Gervais is like honestly top 5 celebrities on the planet. I think he's absolutely wonderful.
Because he's one of them people. He's one of them celebrities that doesn't pander to the critics and doesn't want to listen to what people want to be telling him. He doesn't want to read from a script. He wants to make his own script up in his head. Like when he goes up to host like the Golden Globes and stuff like that, just listening to him speak and just completely trash on other celebrities and actors is utterly hilarious.
Yeah, it is good. His Golden Globe stuff's the best. And I'm gonna have to disagree with this comment, I'm afraid. I think Carl Pilkington is funnier than Ricky Gervais. An Idiot Abroad and the Ricky Gervais Show, the animated series, were brilliant. Well, it wasn't an animated series; it was a podcast, the Ricky Gervais Show.
Yeah.
Then they just animated over the top of it, if I'm correct. Because I've listened to that whole podcast about 4 times, and An Idiot Abroad's great. I like Carl Pilkington a lot, but I think a lot of the times his jokes are made funnier by Ricky's reaction to it. Yeah. And I think Carl Pilkington plays it up a bit now, whereas Ricky Gervais is genuinely so intelligent, he can make some of the best jokes up on the spot.
Yeah.
So I disagree with that. I find Carl Pilkington funny, but I think if it wasn't for Ricky Gervais, you wouldn't even have Carl Pilkington.
Yeah, I think if you stuck them both in a room together and Carl Pilkington made a joke, Ricky Gervais would make everyone laugh at the expense of Carl Pilkington's joke. Whereas definitely. if you stuck Ricky Gervais in a room full of people and he told a joke, everyone is going to laugh.
Oh yeah. He's a much better on the spot comedian, definitely.
Yeah.
Jake, who do you think's going to win tomorrow's quiz? Don't worry, Jake. I know who's going to win tomorrow's quiz.
I actually hope all 3 of you win it because I don't think there's going to be an outright winner. But I think it's too close to call because you're all very diverse in certain subjects. So
Yeah,
I don't think there's going to be an out-and-out winner.
It's a good point. I think we all have our stronger suits, so it does always depend on the questions that come up.
Yeah.
But I reckon Lucas is going to win.
Mr. Criterion himself.
Yeah, that guy has got some knowledge behind him for his age.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the trailer for Turning Red? Looks like a weird film, but I've got to trust Pixar. Yeah, I'm not sure what Pixar team are doing this though. I hope it's not the same team that done Monsters University or Onward, because I'm not really big on those two movies. But the trailer looked good.
Yeah, it looks like it's a typical fun Pixar movie.
Yeah, the trailer was. Although I wasn't sure about the song choice. That's the only thing I didn't really like.
Yeah, I'm not too heavy on what the soundtrack or that is going to be like for the movie.
It's only a teaser, so it's there's really nothing to go on at the minute. But
yeah,
overall, more positives than negatives.
Yeah, and I am really excited. I think it's next year for Lightyear, the movie about Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, that'll be good. That's the one that comes out after Turning Red, isn't it? Yeah, that's I'm really excited for that. I think they cast that so well, getting Chris Evans on board to voice him. I know some people are upset about Tim Allen, but it's like, hang on, that's the toy. We're actually seeing Buzz Lightyear, the real one. So, have you seen Carrie's War? I haven't. Have you seen this one, Jake?
No, I've never actually heard of it.
No, you've got a stump there.
No.
Oh, Mr. Jamie Powers here. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Such a shame you didn't like Old. I'm in the night. Yeah, funny enough, actually, while I was setting up for this stream, about 10 minutes before we got started, I watched your review and I was like, oh, we disagree, Jamie.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the fun of it.
Yeah. Film is subjective. If everyone was the same, we'd all be boring people.
Exactly. But pleased you liked it, Jamie. And yeah, I'm seeing Suicide Squad on Sunday. Jake's, you're seeing it on Sunday as well, I think, aren't you?
Yep.
And I'll be seeing Jungle Cruise some point next week. I'm gonna prioritize Suicide Squad out of the two new ones.
Yeah. I think I'd probably wait until to see if Jungle Cruise goes on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll pop up on there eventually. I mean, I'll go see it because I love Emily Blunt. She's genuinely one of my favorite actresses. So I'm going for her, and I do like The Rock as well. He's a fun actor. Thing is, when people bash on The Rock, it's like, come on, guys, you know what you're going to see when you sit down in a Rock movie.
Yeah. Like he's a wrestler turned actor. He's not going to be like your Kurt Russells or your Sean Connerys. He's going to be one of them people that's just absorbed the crowd and knows what he knows. Yeah,
no, that's it. He seems like a really lovely bloke as well. So
yeah,
I've got nothing but respect for the man. What did you think of Gotham? I'm guessing you've watched Gotham, Jake?
I absolutely loved it. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. Right. Have you seen all 5 seasons?
Yeah.
Oh no, I got halfway through season 3, so I also didn't finish that one, but it's weird.
It was brilliant.
There was some story arcs in it I really liked, and then there was others I hated. It was one of those shows where it was just really like this for me.
Yeah, the ending is incredible.
Yeah, I have seen one thing from the ending, and I can't lie, I wasn't a fan of it too much. I saw the bat suit, and I was a bit like,
yeah, I don't really like the bat suit from the original bat suit. It looks very.
Yeah, but that's all I've seen of the ending. So, but
yeah, it's very good.
Have either of you seen the 70s Charlie's Angels show? Not the terrible films. I've only seen the films.
Same, and I actually find enjoyment in them films.
Yeah, I don't know. The 90s one with Cameron Diaz is
Lucy
You
Liu.
know,
No.
I can get on board with that. The new one I really struggled with though. I saw it in the cinema. And really
I've not
struggled.
seen that one yet.
Yeah, that was really hard to get through.
Hmm.
Oh, this is exciting because I didn't know this was happening. There's a Ghostbusters trailer tomorrow. Wait for
Ooh.
the hundreds of trailer reactions.
Yeah.
You know, it's exciting because we really haven't seen much
Yeah.
of it. I actually keep forgetting that this movie's coming out, the new Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Because it's a sequel to the original two, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I'm hoping it ignores the 2016 one because we didn't like that one.
No.
Um. So yeah, I'm guessing it's just a sequel to the original two, but yeah, that's exciting because I just keep forgetting this movie's coming out, which is a real shame. I think it needs to do something to energize the excitement for it.
Yeah, it's films like that and the new Kingsman movie.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
hasn't
another one I
been
keep
spoken
forgetting.
much about.
I can't see the Kingsman one doing well. I mean, Ghostbusters.
No.
I think Ghostbusters will come down to word of mouth. I just can't. I
Yeah.
can't see Kingsman doing well though.
No.
What are your opinions on the Chucky TV series trailer? I haven't seen it because I'm still getting up to date on Chucky.
I think it looks interesting. It looks good. I'm just hoping it doesn't go down the same vein as like the Scream TV series where it strays away from the movie so much where it just takes its own path and sort of ruins itself.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that the director is and the creator of the show is sort of making it out to be a sequel TV series to the second movie.
That's good. That's good that they're carrying on from the second one because I still really enjoyed the second Chucky.
So I've got high hopes for it.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I'll be watching, hopefully.
Yeah, it does look very enjoyable.
Yeah. I was excited for Suicide Squad when it was announced because I like the concept, but the reviews came out and I didn't bother. Still to this day, haven't seen it. Yeah, I don't think that Suicide Squad's a very good movie. I wouldn't bother.
Yeah. The soundtrack is good. The movie, not so much.
See, I don't know about the soundtrack. I can't make my mind up because there's some amazing songs in it. Like they play "Boring Blitz" and there's "Don't Stop Me Now." It's like, oh, there's some. I think it was "Don't Stop Me Now." I know they do a Queen song, so there's some good stuff. But then they do like some really modern stuff, and it's like, guys, pick a decade or something. It's very like.
Yeah. I think it's Bohemian Rhapsody they used.
Was it Bohemian Rhapsody?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I couldn't remember, but yeah, it's it's very like they'll play songs from the 70s, then they'll jump into the 90s, and there'll be like a very modern song that's like,
yeah,
I like consistency, I guess. That's why I like Guardians. It's always 70s, or you watch like something like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, very 60s-esque sound.
Joker.
Yeah. So that's why it's. But I like the songs in Suicide Squad. I just find it a bit all over the place. But the new Suicide Squad looks really good. That's the important one here.
Yeah, I just don't get why the Suicide Squad soundtrack jumped from Bohemian Rhapsody then to Imagine Dragons and 21 Pilots. Like,
well,
that's not a very.
That's what I mean. It's just a bit. It feels a bit
all over the shop.
Yeah, good songs for the most part, but I don't know if they all belong together. The female Ghostbusters is a guilty pleasure. I think it's funny. I can't lie. I'm really not a fan of the female Ghostbusters.
No. Yeah.
Like some of the jokes. Chris Hemsworth, what was it? Like, oh, that's so loud, and he holds his eyes. It's like, fuck off. That's such a terrible joke.
Oh, it's so loud. Why are you holding your eyes?
Yeah. It's terrible. And the disrespect. I'm not one of the diehard Ghostbusters people, but I do love the first movie. The disrespect to like Bill Murray in that movie. It's like, I'm not even sure why Bill Murray agreed to do that, but hey.
It really just pissed all over the first two.
It did. It's a real shame. But hey, I think Afterlife is gonna be a lot better. It can't be worse. Ghostbusters Afterlife is an official sequel out November 11th. Jamie's being paid to promote here, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Our most anticipated film of the year. Oh, that's good, Jamie. I hope it's good. And I think it will be. I think it will be a good movie.
I'm hoping it is.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see Paul Rudd in it, actually.
Yeah.
We all love
Paul Rudd.
Well, we might actually have to end a little bit early, Jake, because we're nearly up to date with the questions. We've got 2 left in case a couple more come in. So if anyone does want to ask a few more questions to get us till 9 o'clock, just send them in now. But if not, once we get up to date, we'll probably end things.
Okay.
What do you guys think of Jungle Cruise? Well, I don't think either of us have an opinion on it yet because we haven't seen it, but I think we're both looking forward to it.
Yeah, from the trailers, it looks like a very interesting concept for a Disney movie.
You could sort of see that Disney are going after another Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. It's like, they want to go after, what's another ride we can do a movie on?
Yeah. It does seem very Jumanji-esque.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And they even got The Rock.
yeah. You can't get more Jumanji.
Exactly. I did enjoy the female Ghostbusters film. Not amazing, but I enjoyed it. That's fair enough. Hey, it's like we were saying earlier, it's all subjective.
Yeah.
Oh, we got loads of comments coming in now. We got loads. Suicide Squad 2016 is something I enjoy more than most people. It seems there's some fans of it here watching. That's fair enough. Good for you guys. For some reason, horror fans prefer Child's Play 2. The best one is the first one because the sequel is so contrived. And Chucky could have won if he didn't arse around. I don't know. They're both sort of on the same level.
I still prefer the second one slightly, though.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, hey, it's all down to opinion. I think they're both sort of on the same level. They've got very similar scores online. It's just personal preference as to what one you personally prefer.
Yeah.
I think I prefer the first one more overall, but the last act of the second one is better than any act in the first movie. So
yeah,
I'll say that.
Yeah, I think they've both got their strong points.
Absolutely. I'm excited for Marvel What If. Other TV shows, are you excited? What other TV shows are you excited for on Disney Plus?
Hawkeye.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say anything Marvel, Star Wars, TV wise.
Yeah,
give it all to me. It looks so good.
Yeah. The future is very promising.
It is. The Marvel so far, Mandalorian both seasons have been great. Bad Batch has been really fun. Few fillers, but really fun. Loki, WandaVision, awesome. Falcon and Winter Soldier was okay, but it wasn't bad at least. So really good.
I was a bit iffy on WandaVision. I think it was something new that they tried that I just didn't really connect to. I really enjoyed Loki and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Obviously, as you say, Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Jon Favreau. What a guy.
Yeah. Amazing.
Bad Batch has been great. You also had Clone Wars season 7 before that.
Yeah.
Which was great. It's all been very, very good so far, but who knows? The future could either cock it up or it could adapt and become better.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Lucasfilm at the minute. So, Disney, give us Pirates of the Caribbean 4K, please.
Yes.
Even though the last one was terrible, I agree with that. Yeah,
I've been saying this for ages.
Yeah, we really need the Pirates films on 4K. It'd be nice, really, if they just done. I know they wouldn't do it. Yeah, I'd like just a box with the original 3 in. I mean, I wouldn't mind owning the 4th one, I guess, but I just really don't need to spend money on the 5th one again.
Just do exactly what Star Trek are doing with the original 4 movies and just give us the original 3.
Yeah, that would be perfect for me.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've done this, but I've rewatched the Star Wars films and I've decided not to bother watching the sequels. What are your thoughts on the sequels? I know you hate Rise of Skywalker. You want to go first, Jake, or do you want me to go first on the sequels?
I think I think we have very similar opinions on the sequels. I think the first one, The Force Awakens, is a complete rip-off of A New Hope. I don't think it has many, if any, redeeming qualities. I still think they should have gone down the route of Finn being a Jedi and have something to do with Lando rather than Rey being the Jedi. Last Jedi, I think, is the best of the trilogy. I think in terms of cinematography and stuff like that, it's the best looking Star Wars film, including the previous 6 films. It does have some good elements to it. Rian Johnson, I think, done a good enough job than he could have done with that movie. I still think the acting was a bit ropey. And then we get to Rise of Skywalker, which should be burnt and left in eternal damnation for the rest of its existence.
Yep, that's fair enough. I can't argue too much with that. I don't know. For me, I like The Force Awakens. It was a copycat movie, but I liked it a lot when it came out because filmmaking-wise, I thought it was great. Last Jedi, I had some problems with the story, but I thought it was such a well-constructed film. I stuck up for it. And then my passionate hatred for The Rise of Skywalker, because it is an absolute dumpster fire, has made me not care about the whole sequel trilogy. I'm just going to stick with my original 6 films. And the TV shows and the novels. And
you could say 7 because I don't think many people need to rewatch Solo, but I still think that Rogue One is still the best Disney product that Star Wars have come out with.
Yeah, Rogue One's the best Disney one. But I do like Solo, actually. I'll stick up. I
like Solo. I like it, but it's not something I think we really needed.
No, but I do actually enjoy putting that one on from time to time.
Yeah.
Picked up the Arrow. I've got to try and pronounce this here. Damanjin box set. Because I pre-ordered this, Jamie, as well, and mine it didn't come today. It's coming tomorrow for some reason. So yeah, I'll be getting that tomorrow, and I can't wait because I hear they're amazing.
I know. Jason Brett was very excited to get it.
He actually messaged me. He messaged me, said it's like one of the most highly acclaimed big monster movies. So I'm really excited.
Oh right, fair enough then. Yeah, I've seen the artwork and the box set that he posted on Instagram. It was either Instagram or Facebook, and it looks like a really, really nice set. So it might have to be something that I pick up this weekend.
Yeah, I'm really excited to watch it. I really am. I love my big monster movies at the minute. So yeah.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad isn't as good as the DCU's masterpiece, Justice League: The Whedon Cut. Absolutely not, Alex. I know he's joking.
Yeah.
I've started collecting the Sony Blu-ray Classics. Have you heard of this label? Don't think
I know what he means. It's the gold and white. No, it's the gold and white slipcovers. You've got one for Taxi Driver.
That one?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay,
I've got that version of Taxi Driver and Close Encounters.
Yes. I've seen a few of them about in like CEX and stuff, but that's the only one I've picked up.
Yeah, I've seen one for Gandhi and
Groundhog Day.
I've seen one. Yeah, and I think Stand By Me got one as well.
Yeah. The best part of Child's Play 2 is the toy factory that had more health and safety violations than Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Yeah, but that toy factory stuff was awesome. That's what you want from a Chucky movie.
Yeah, you want him wreaking havoc inside a toy factory.
Exactly. Should we say we go for another 5 minutes, Jake? And then go to 5 parts and we'll get to where we are in the comments and we'll end there. So you guys have got an idea of a time when we're going to finish. So you got 6 minutes, guys, until we're signing off. Are you more excited for Hawkeye or Miss Marvel? Both still coming this year, apparently. Yes.
Um,
I
I think I'm going to say Hawkeye because it's following the route of the comics, and we know more about Hawkeye than we do Miss Marvel.
mhm.
So
Yeah. I don't know because I think I'm going to be more invested in Hawkeye because I like Hawkeye. Hailee Steinfeld is going to be in it. She's really good. And we're going to have Florence Plow returning. There's a lot of stuff going for Hawkeye.
yeah,
But I'm so excited to see Miss Marvel's powers on TV, like how it's going to look.
yeah,
We've only seen it in comic book and in the game.
yeah.
So I'm really
And I know
excited.
that they're going down the route with Hawkeye of following the comics where he turns deaf,
Yeah, I
because
have
I've
seen that.
seen
Yeah.
set images of Jeremy Renner wearing a hearing
Got
aid.
hero. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No, I'm pleased they're doing that. It's going to be very. I think it's going to be quite a serious show for Hawkeye. So
yeah,
I'm very excited for that. Book of Boba Fett should be really good. It should, Alex.
yeah.
I think Child's Play 1988 works better as a horror film. Mostly the amazing first act. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I think it is a
yeah,
better
I agree
horror
with that.
film. As a film, it's sort of equal for me.
Yeah.
On episode 6 of WandaVision, well, enjoy. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
personally adored that show. So you're in for some good stuff.
It was great. Yeah.
What did you guys think of The Wizard of Oz? My parents hate it, but I really enjoy it.
Well, Ash, I'm planning to disown your parents. I really enjoy Wizard of Oz. It's one of those
Yeah.
timeless classics that will never get old.
No, I agree. It's a classic. It's a brilliant movie.
Yeah.
Stands the test of time really bloody well. Really well.
Yeah.
And DVD and Film Bloke says he didn't watch Wizard of Oz until he was 17 on VHS and thought it was great. Yeah, good. It is a great movie.
Fantastic movie. It looks great on 4K as well.
It does. Really good transfer.
Yeah.
Who is better, Flash or the Arrow TV shows? And who do you do you think? I'm guessing that's what do you think?
What do you think of Loki?
Yeah. Well, personally, I loved Loki. I thought it was incredible. I gave it like a 9 out of 10.
Loki's great.
Arrow out of those, the two DVD ones.
Yeah. Yeah, Arrow had a lot more darker and grittier side to DC, where that was sort of aimed towards the higher end of the more invested DC fans, whereas Flash was just its own thing and was still great at the same time.
Yeah. No, I agree. I might go back and finish Arrow one day, but
yeah.
Are you excited for Halloween Kills?
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm currently getting up to date with Halloween. I've just watched the 6th one last week, so I've got 2 more in my box set to go. And I've got the 2018 one, and then it's Kills.
Yeah. Have you seen the remakes? The Rob Zombie remakes?
No, they're not in my box. I think they're the ones that aren't in my box set.
Yeah, they're pretty good, to be fair. They are they're pretty good.
I might give them a watch. I might try and find them somewhere. Glad to see I'm not the only one who likes it. Oh, I'm not sure what.
He's talking about
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. I think.
I'm getting confused here.
I'm getting so bloody confused.
I got Doctor Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Well done for typing it all out. And Close Encounters of the Third Kind on Sony Blu-ray Classics. I actually didn't know Doctor Strangelove had one of those.
Yeah, I saw it on Amazon the other day.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, and DVD and Film Bloke actually has it, along with Taxi Driver, Groundhog Day, Close Encounters, and Stand By Me.
I've still not seen Stand By Me.
Stand By Me is great, really great coming of age film there. I really enjoyed that film.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll do one more question. And let's go with this one. At this point, Spider-Man No Way Home is looking like an Avengers 2.5, but I'm excited to see all these characters from the other films turn up. Yeah, see, for me, I think Doctor Strange is sounding like the Avengers 2.0 because this is just a whole Spider-Man epic. Everyone's coming together, whereas Doctor Strange has got it's got Wanda, it's got Loki. There's going to be loads of characters popping up in that one by the sounds of it. But yeah, I'm a bit worried about Spider-Man. I can't lie. Don't know whether it's sounding a bit messy to me, but I'm excited to see it cautiously.
The thing that's worrying me about the new Spider-Man movie is that the last time we had so many characters in a certain Spider-Man movie, it didn't go very well.
No,
and
has.
The amount of characters we're actually either being told that are actually going to be in this movie, and the characters that could also subsequently possibly pop up in the film, it's either going to go really, really well or really, really bad.
It's one of those things where I trust Marvel, but I don't trust Sony. So it's I'm not sure how it's going to play out, this film. I think it's either going to be really epic and it's going to be awesome, or it's going to be a complete mess.
Yeah, and I don't want it to be the latter, where it is a complete mess, because I still think Tom Holland is by far and away the best Spider-Man.
I agree, yeah, and I like Homecoming and Far From Home, so it'd be nice for him to get a nice trilogy. But we'll see. We'll see how this one pans out.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah. But anyway, I think we're going to end the stream there. Guys, thank you so much for coming by. There's a few comments that we didn't get to, but hey, there's always next week. It's always next week. But Jake, thank you so much for coming on, mate.
No problem at all, man. It's always amazing to be on here.
Oh, no, it's a pleasure to have you. It's always good to catch up with you, mate. And to anyone who's watching now, who's still here, or anyone who's watching on playback, top link in the description will take you to Jake's channel. So please go give him a follow.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. My pleasure, mate. And happy birthday for tomorrow as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming by. As always, it really has been great. And we'll see you next time for another video.